Hello YouTube, Geminijets 2000 here, coming at you with a PDX airport update. I noticed it's been a long time since I've done a PDX one, as I've been doing the airport update requests. But a whole lot has changed in this update. The new E-Concourse expansion has opened, so Southwest has moved out of the C Concourse over there, basically giving the rest of their gates to Alaska and American. Alaska's been slowly adding flights, mainline flights. Still up to around 12 daily. We used to be around 70, but the Horizon and SkyWest regional jets are up to around 70 daily flights, which is what they were before, because a lot of their routes that they are taking over are some of the ex-mainline routes. But yeah, other airlines are bringing stuff back to, like Delta, we got some 757s. JetBlue, we were getting the A321s for a little while there. We stopped getting them as kind of summer ended, but I threw it in this update to kind of keep it. But cargo's doing real well. I'll get to those in a little bit. Got some Boeing planes just outside of their paint hangar. So yeah, we'll just get into this update. I'll start here in the C Concourse. First off, C2, C4, D2, and D4 are all getting under construction right now, as they will be extending the terminal here about this far, getting rid of the first two gates completely. The other gates, C4 and D4, will be out for like 5 years. D1 has construction going on there, along with C5 and C1. The B Concourse is pretty much no more. There's construction going on for an expansion here, and the A Concourse has been completely just torn down. C Concourse pretty busy with all that construction going on. But starting off here, we've got an E175 operated by SkyWest. And he's going to be heading out to Las Vegas and came in from San Francisco. Right here is an A321 Neo for Alaska. I got the Alaska flight numbers in this update, the mainline ones. I work for Alaska, so it's easy for me to remember those and know their routes. But this is the only route we're getting the 21 Neos on. In from Seattle, flight 998, heading out to Seattle in the morning as flight 1202. This is kind of PM, late afternoon time, at least for the Alaskas, because they all kind of come around the same time. At least this flight is like at 8:30 inbound, and it goes out in the morning at 7:30 a.m. But right here at C7 is Alaska 737-800. He's not doing a route. He was towed over from storage and is getting returned to service by maintenance. The Alaska maintenance, they right around here, so they park them here at C7 to do their return to service maintenance. Right here's a 900ER in from Denver, flight 613. Once again, these are all around 5 something p.m. Denver, and it heads out to O'Hare, which is our early morning flight in the morning. Right here's a SkyWest E175, which is going to be heading out to Burbank and is in from Fresno. 737 Airbus A320 for Alaska, doing the LAX turn. This is the late turn. It gets in at 7 p.m., flight 369, and heads back out there at around 8:15 at flight 1300. C10 here, 737-800. This is 303 Alpha Sierra, the non-winglet one. 737-900, sorry. And he's going to be in from Chicago O'Hare, flight 669, and heads out to Denver in the morning. This aircraft has been at PDX a few times without the winglets. I posted some pictures on my Instagram, Geminijets_2000. Right here is the 737-900 ER, which is going to be heading out to Anchorage, flight 183, 6:45 departure, I think, in from Seattle, 558, which is like a 4 or 5 arrival p.m. Right here is the 737-800 for Alaska. Not many of these left, but he's in from Dallas, Fort Worth, once again around a 5 something p.m. arrival. Flight 655, and we'll be heading out to Seattle in the morning at 5:30 a.m., flight 488. I'll just get the Alaska regional jets, the E175s. The rest of them here are operated by Horizon. But right here is the E175 honoring those who serve by Horizon. It's going to be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor and is in from Kansas City. I'll just grab this one right here. The model is SkyWest, but I'm saying it is Horizon. And he is heading out to Orange County and came in from Ontario. Then right here is a Q400, going to be heading out to Redmond and is in from Reno. Empty gate here. Right here is a Q400 going to be heading out to Seattle, Tacoma, and is in from Medford. Right here is a Q400 heading out to Bozeman and is in from Seattle, Tacoma. And this one's heading out to Boise and is in from Kalispell. And this one is going to be heading out to Billings and is in from Spokane. I got all the Q400 routes. Those are all the ones that are currently operating. The E175s, as they are basically filling all the Alaska mainline routes, they also operate them to SkyWest, to Sacramento, Salt Lake City, San Diego, San Jose, and Santa Barbara. And Horizon is operating the E170s to Santa Rosa, Sacramento, San Diego, and San Jose. So yeah, I just didn't have enough E175s to fill those routes. But yeah. And then right here over, this is I'm saying we call this the air base because it's near the Air National Guard, where we park planes for overnight and stuff. But here's there was an A321neo sitting over there. I figured it came in on one of the Seattle flights, probably 998 a few days ago, and we'll be heading back there in the morning sometime. Here's a 900ER, also doing the same thing in from like Chicago or Dallas. Just a long turn, like a 2-day turn, 3 days. And then right here is the last 737 in storage, 737-800. Those are the only ones that are left, I'm pretty sure. It might be 1 or 2, but when the other aircraft getting returned to service is completed, they'll tow this one over to C7, and maintenance will get to work returning it to service. Final Alaska here. This is the only one that's kind of not realistic for currently. These routes all stopped at the beginning of this month, September. But we were getting Austin inbound flight 347 out to Boston flight 134 along with Orlando. But those stopped as kind of summer ended. Kind of a bummer, but yeah. But we got Denver when that ended, which is a brand new route, which is cool. Not previously flown. Other aircraft here, JetBlue A321 heading out to Boston. This route's not currently operating right now, but until like around a month ago, I want to say we were getting daily A321s. We didn't even get these before the pandemic, so you know. So that's cool that we were getting them, something from that. Right here is Sun Country 737-800 heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. We were getting Madison for a little while, but that stopped. And then right here is a Spirit A319 heading out to Las Vegas. We're getting mostly the A321neos. And then right here is a Citation Longitude heading out to private. This is a private operator, you know. And he's gonna be heading out to, I'll just think of I'll just say Helena, Montana. I'll just get the Americans over here. Americans doing pretty well here at PDX, up to like 5 daily Dallas-Fort Worth. Sorry about that. Mostly all on the 737s. Actually, they're all on the 737s currently, but until about a week ago, we were getting A321s also on there. So I threw this A321 in here. This is C13X Southwest Gate. Heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Once again, all the routes are now on 737s, but until about a week ago, we were getting these guys on them. Dallas-Fort Worth and overnights. We're currently getting 3 overnighting Dallas-Fort Worths. They come in at like 6, 8, and 10 p.m., something like that. Or 5, 8, and 10. And then head out at 5 a.m., 7 a.m., and like 9:30 a.m. in the morning. Here's another 737-800 for American. This one is going to be in from Chicago O'Hare, overnighting. And right here is a 737-800 doing one of the other Dallas overnights, Dallas-Fort Worth. And A321 in from Charlotte, overnight, so it's back there in the morning. Charlotte, we're getting, or it's daily right now, it's on the A320. We were getting the A321, once again, until about a week ago daily, but they just put it down to the A320. But it's still daily, which is cool, daily Charlotte. And then right here's an A319. We were getting a lot of these around a week ago, but now it's all 737s. This is in from Phoenix. We are getting one daily A320 on Phoenix. So I'm just saying he's filling in for an A320. Head back to Phoenix in the morning. Then right here is the other American 737-800 doing the final Dallas-Fort Worth overnight, heading back there in the morning. So now over to the D concourse. First off, E175, E170, the model, but SkyWest operates the E175s out to Los Angeles and came in from Seattle, Tacoma. Frontier A320neo heading out to Denver and is in from Las Vegas. That's the normal service. Hawaiian A321neo in from Honolulu, flight 25. Overnights head back there in the morning. Flight heads out as flight 25, inbound as flight 26. Volaris going pretty much almost daily, I want to say, out to Guadalajara. It's mostly on a neo, but I got the 20. Then right here, this is the one JetBlue route we are currently getting right now, the A320 out to JFK. And then right here is the Delta 737-800, going to be heading out to I think I said Salt Lake City for this one. Yep, Salt Lake City. Empty Delta Gate. And right here's a 757-200 heading out to JFK. 737-900ER heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. 757-300. We were getting these daily to Atlanta and then out in the morning. But just recently they put them all onto 737-900ERs. So kind of technically we're only getting one 757 if a day, you know, on JFK. But we were getting the 757-300s on Atlanta until around, I want to say a month ago. So yeah, I just wanted to throw this guy in there because it's pretty cool. And then right here, final Delta, another 737-900ER, going to be heading out to Detroit. Empty Delta Gate on D3. Echo 2 now, they renamed them. They got rid of Echo 1 for some reason. They just named this one Echo 2. But right here is a United A319. Going to be heading out to... United's doing pretty well. And he's heading out to Denver and came in from Denver. So Denver turn. We're getting 3 daily Denvers, 1 A319 and 2 737-900ERs. Here's an A320 heading out to Houston. That is once again a turn in from Houston back out to Houston. 1 daily Houston. And right here is a 737-900ER heading out to Chicago O'Hare. 1 daily out to Chicago. When he arrived in from San Francisco, we're getting 3 daily San Franciscos, one I think on a 900. It goes out to O'Hare and then comes in from O'Hare and then goes out to San Francisco. That one other United here just on takeoff roll, we got an A320 heading out to San Francisco. Then he arrived in from San Francisco a few hours ago. Final airline flights here. We got the Air Canada onto the new Concourse expansion. This is Echo 6. Air Canada Dash 8 heading out to Vancouver. We're like 1 daily or something weekly. Comes in the afternoon and departs in the morning. On to the Southwest here. They've got 6 gates. I'm 1 gate short because I just ran out of room on the terminal here. But there's a 737-800 going to be heading out to Denver and is in from Sacramento. 737-700 Florida 1 heading out to Chicago Midway. 737-800 heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor and is heading out to Las Vegas. And a 737-700 heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor and is in from San Jose. And a 737-800 heading out to Oakland. So that'll do it for the airlines. Now just going on to, we just got 2 planes right here. PC-12, this is operating for Boutique Air, heading out to Pendleton, Oregon. That's usually a few daily. And then here's a King Air 350. I'm just saying this is for like the Wheels Up charter company. And I'll just send them out to like Boise, Idaho, something like that. Over to the cargos and the Boeing paint hanger. Cargo's doing real well, as I was saying earlier. Right here is a DHL 757-200 in from Seattle, heads back to Seattle. The route in real life is a 767-200 operated by ABX Air. Onto the FedEx here, UPS. We got 757-200 in from Boise, and it's gonna be heading out to Spokane. We get these also in like Ontario and Chicago, Rockford. I want to say a few others. And right here is a 767-300ER freighter in from Louisville, heading out to Boeing Field. And we're also getting these to like Dallas and yeah. And right here are 2 Beech 1900s operating for Ameriflight. They have like partners with UPS, so they park near UPS. This one here, the Ameriflight operation here is pretty big. It's mostly Beech 1900s and Beech 99s and some Brazilias. I have these 2 from 3D printed. First one here is in from Pendleton, Oregon, and it's gonna be heading up to Hillsboro, Oregon. Hillsboro is like an executive airport for Portland, so it's actually really close flight. It's like 10 miles away. So a real short flight. And then right here is, and these are all real routes. Right here, another one for Ameriflight heading out to Medford, Oregon, and is in from Hermiston. And over here is Cathay Pacific 747-8 freighter. This is still doing well, still a few times a week in from LA and out to Anchorage. Just pushing out here is a Prime Air 737-800. We're getting these 2 just recently. This one is Southern Air. the model and the route it's about to go on. Heads out to Lakeland, Florida, which is Sun and Fun if you don't know, which is an aviation gathering thing. It's in from Houston Intercontinental. And then right here is a Primera 767-300, which is going to be heading out to Wilmington and is in from Honolulu. We're also getting these from Baltimore and Cincinnati. And then over to the UPS here. We got the FedEx, over to the UPS, the FedEx MD-11, which is in from Indianapolis, heading out to Oakland. And it's 767-300. This is a pretty new model. I've only had it in one update before, I think, or two. And he's heading out to Los Angeles and is in from Memphis. And then these two Cessna Caravans are operating for FedEx Feeder. They're operated by Empire Air. And they are going out to, one is out to Kalama Falls, the first one here. And then the second one, and it's in from Eugene. And then this one here is going to be heading out to Roseburg and is in from Newport, Oregon. Once again, all real routes, every single route in this update has been a real route that's going out of PDX. And on the aircraft, unless I say otherwise, the aircraft type. But right here, we have a few Boeings. There is a Norwegian 787 sitting outside of the hangar there at the Boeing paint facility, because I think Norwegian can't take delivery of it because of their financial problems. But yeah, Norwegian 787 sitting out there. And here's an American 787-9. This one's not currently sitting out there, but I know there was an American 787 sitting out there too. I think it got delivered though. But right now there was an ANA, a Scoot. I think the Scoot's still there, and also a Gulf Air 787. It's all just sitting out in the hangar awaiting delivery. Then right in there is a United 789 getting painted. I know United still has a few of these left on order, so we might get some painted here. But yeah, just yesterday I saw a China Eastern 77 come in from Painfield to get painted too. So that was cool. Boeing still at least painting planes. Not all of them getting delivered though. But yeah, so that's gonna end this update. Whole lot of stuff, a lot of new stuff. PDX running pretty strong. I'll end it here. So yeah, hope you guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram at Geminijets_2000. And thank you for watching.